There she is, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? That's her. 1987 Mercedes-Benz 560 SEC. Known as the W126 or C126 body style chassis. This beautiful 5.6 liter V8 behemoth is my baby. There's my Malibu in the background. As you can see, she's in really terrific condition, although she is not even close to perfect. All right, this car is not by any means perfect. To buy one that's perfect, I would have had to spend 3 times what I paid for this. If I'm lucky, about 2.5 times. That's not my plate. Now, things I'll point out real quick. That is a replacement window, and it has been properly tinted, properly installed. You really want to tint this back window if it hasn't been already, because it's so big the sun will really batter the interior. This car has not had any accidents. There's no evidence of any accidents. As you can tell, she's been lowered, H&R springs, and those tires are actually too big. They're a tad too wide, and they're rubbing if I hit a bump. Okay, that's the first thing I'll have to address. And the tires are a bit old anyway. Now, as you notice, Euro headlights. And they're beautiful Euro headlights, along with the clear side lights. And that makes a huge, huge difference. Really amazing. Let's go take a look at the interior. It's the Patrick Swayze Roadhouse Blue. And I gotta say, it's better than I expected. This was the one aspect of buying this car that I thought I would be disappointed in. But as I drove it down, the more I realized, Jesus, it's really nice. Now, granted, you're going to see, like on the bolsters, it's a bit worn, okay? But I was very comfortable driving the entire way. I had absolutely no issues with discomfort. And as someone who has a bad back, that's huge. This is not the original steering wheel. I do have it. This steering wheel is from a w124 chassis because this steering wheel is a bit smaller. Okay. The 126 560 SEC steering wheel is massive in size, and the prior owner decided, look, I got to get rid of this thing. It's like having a boat. And so we replaced it, and I got to say, I think that's a terrific aspect. I love that. Let me sit down here. This is the 87 body styling, and I now have 140,147 miles. Since I left Don Haynes' place, I have put on 582.6 miles, although he and I put over 100 miles on the car driving it around. As you can see, dash is completely mint. It's a replacement. It's got the nice cubby hole here. The original Becker radio I have, but this is a new Pioneer system. Thank God for that, and it was rewired properly. It sounds phenomenal. The wood, good condition, but faded. This still works. It's my Ray-Bans. To restore all this wood to its original color and luster will probably be about $1,000. That's like one of the last things I'll do. This seat here has a little bit of a flaw. I just went ahead and vacuumed and washed the car. Now, you see the sunroof? That is from a W140. These don't have glass sunroofs. So that's a really terrific addition. Here's the back. It's in really nice shape. Look at that. You see the headliner? Look at that. Come on. Phenomenal. Now, number one, check that out. That's custom. And this is a mirror attachment. These can program garage doors. We've got a compass here, and of course it's auto dimming. There's no reason to live without modern features. Go ahead and start her up. Seatbelt extenders work just fine. No problem. The leather steering wheel is not mint, of course. That can be taken care of. The seats could always be re-dyed or reupholstered. Let me have a sip of my Red Bull. I have to say, driving this vehicle is phenomenal. Let's go ahead and pop the trunk. Now, those of you who know, I'm going to have to do something a little weird here because it's not easy to open this trunk with one hand. You can't. So, alley-oop. Look at that. That was done by a prior owner. Interior is clean. You can't tell me that interior is not clean. One of the beautiful things about this particular vehicle is it does have ABS. ABS. And it has a driver's side airbag. This is a safe vehicle. Brakes were recently redone, and they're really good. The alignment on this car is so tight. There were sections of road in my drive down here from New Jersey down to North Carolina where it was a straightaway. I went ahead and lined up the car to the road. I let go of the steering wheel, and I did not have to touch it for over a mile. Actually, the only reason I had to touch the steering wheel at some points was because the road was starting to turn. That's how straight it was. I have never been in a car with an alignment that's so absolutely perfect. So, I'm pretty happy with her. In my next video, or one of my next videos, I'm going to go ahead and point out everything that's wrong with her. But for right now, oh yeah. And by the way, I love this kerchunk. You just have to give it a little bit of a... That's like a bank vault. And there's that seatbelt extender. You see? She pops right out. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll drive that on a daily basis in the shit, in the rain. That's my pleasure car. So a major thanks to all the gentlemen who helped me out at Ben's World, the Ben's World forums. Okay? I really appreciate it. So go ahead and have a look, enjoy.